Good morning, everybody. Today is on the 22nd of September. So the month is almost ending. This is the last week actually. This is the last week to end the month. Gold has done great and mighty things during this month. It's been a massive month movement of gold, pushed way up, created new highs, come back down, push down, mid, and now we're back going up. Okay. So let's see. Okay, this is what we did on Friday. We were looking for these buys, and anybody that took these buys actually ended up in profit up to now. This was where we were supposed to enter the market at this point. This candle, break above, close. Then at the retest of this, took a buy and continue pushing up. And yeah, it's in profit till now. All right. So we're gonna see what do we have in terms of fundamental first. What do we have in terms of fundamentals? Let's see. All right, Monday we have this one is already passed, it's gone, dusted. We have some FOMC members speaking over here, but it's not really, it's medium impact, low impact. Governor Bailey will be speaking at 9 p.m. on the GBP. So that may move the GBP a bit. 23rd, on Tuesday tomorrow, we'll be having a bank holiday for the JPY. So if you're trading any JPY pair, be very careful. We're going to be having some PMI on German PMI and French PMI coming out on Euro 10:30, 10:15, 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. Then we have some continuation on the flash PMIs on the Euro, then PMI on the GBP. And I'm assuming also the PMI on US. Yes. PMI on the USD again at 445. It's going to be coming out. Then we have the Fed chair over here. Crazy one. Fed chair Powell will be speaking, and this is gonna move the dollar, definitely. We have the CPI on the AUD on Wednesday. Nothing much on that same day. Thursday, we're gonna be having the S&B monetary policy. All right, this is the Swiss National Bank, the S&B. All right, it's gonna be there. They have the final GDP in the USD and the employment claim on Thursday. Friday, we're gonna close it with PCE, the price index, and the GDP on the CAD. All right, and then daylight savings will shift. Okay, good. So today. Nothing to worry about much. Nothing to worry about much. Not unless the FOMC members make it a bit twisted, of which is possible. We can't really rule out anything at this rate. So, all right, let's remove all this and do a fresh new analysis. Remove all the 16 drawings. We start with price action based on market structure. What you're looking at is breakout trades upon the support and resistance. All right. Still, we have the holding monthly support over there. This one has dominated for a while. Again, like I said, we don't have a monthly high resistance because again, this candle is still active until the month is ending. Weekly. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Weekly, we still have that low. We have a high over here, which is the previous week, last week's candle, the last week that closed on Friday. That's the high. It's almost there. If you can see, it's almost there. Just a bit to get there, but at least there's a high that was created last week. Daily, we have this now as the daily daily support over here. That's a daily support. And a daily resistance, of course, the same one. Of course, the resistance is gonna be one right now. It's gonna be the same for all now. In terms of, I'm trying to get some places where 4 hours, at least, let's see, 1 hour. Yes, at least 1 hour has something to consider as a low over here. There's a resistance and a high on the same area over there. Top of this week over here. Get up. Yep, and yourself also come here. Top of this week over here. We go down to 30 minutes. 30 minutes, we have this as the 30 minutes support over there. The highs is over there. 15, we're good. All right. Pretty much good. Okay, we have the level like this over here. I'm just checking on something. No worries. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I can remove it. I've seen what I wanted to see. All right, so that's where we are right now. We really don't have even a resistance as a type, because that was the resistance. But then the market is here right now. It's already trying to break the same area, previous candle high. Well, this is a tricky market, man. This is a tricky market. 15 minutes, same thing, 5 minutes. Oh, this is a tricky market, honestly. It's a very tricky market. It's a very tricky market right now. It's already a market on momentum. There's no need to force the trades, to be honest. No need to force them. But if you're good with this, you can do some potential buys above here, and you can do some potential sells below here. But then it's gonna be not long-term trades, potential sells. Okay. So again, probably that's the only point that we can say you're gonna get something substantial at least. It could be substantial if you want to make it substantial there. So, I mean, if you're good with your lots, you play with your lots as well, you could get some very good substantial moves. If you don't, then you don't. Okay. And again, don't force the trades. So there's no need of forcing trades. If you're not in a good, clear mind to do this, this is a very tricky trade. This will be a very tricky trade for you to take. It's a very tricky trade to take. Again, you see, it's a very tricky trade to take. The next, probably whatever, if this candle closes above this point, then the next one we can take a buy and continue pushing up. If this one doesn't close, this one closes below, we have a candle closing below here, then we can take and then push down at least. All right. Yeah, nothing much to do. That's what we're gonna be watching for to see if the market is gonna behave in that way, and it's already pushing up. But with all my experience, I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. At least the 30 minutes candle to close. Yes, I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle to close to see how it's gonna be behaving. All right, guys, thank you very much. Take care of yourself and trade what you see, not what you think. Right? Risk manage your trade well and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Happy hunting in the market.